Are you somebody that you watch your favorite streamer, your favorite YouTuber have these crazy high kill gameplays on an everyday basis and it motivates you to drop into Verdansk and put on a show of your own, but it never quite plays out that way? Honestly, I think we've all been there. These tips and these tricks that I'm bringing to you in this video, I didn't come up with them on my own. I'm not smart enough for that, but I have watched a lot of the big time streamers, I have watched a lot of the big money tournaments, and I have played a lot of Warzone, and I've noticed there is a playstyle that ties the two together. Getting high kill games and getting Warzone wins. I've been checking YouTube. I don't see anybody that's made a video that ties the two together. We all know winning in Warzone is fun and all, but winning in Warzone is that much better. It's a whole different experience when you pop off and you have a crazy high kill game and you get the victory. So my goal with this video is to help you get better at getting high kill Warzone games and putting some wins up on the board. If this video helps you, I want you to drop a like. I want you to comment down below what's your personal best, and if you beat that after watching this video, I don't want to take the credit for it, but I still want the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into the video. How to get high kill Warzone wins. If you don't like dropping in the Superstore, don't worry about it. It's not necessary. You don't need to land Superstore to have high kill Warzone gameplays, high kill Warzone wins. But since we're here, and while we're here, I'm gonna give you some tips and some tricks on how to survive Superstore if you do decide to land there. Honestly, the #1 key, make sure you're landing with your teammates. Don't send one guy on the roof. Don't send another guy to go in through the front door and one guy to go through the back. Because then what ends up happening is you're going to be taking a lot of one versus whatever, right? One versus the whole squad, and nobody's in position to help each other. I know I'm preaching, be close to your teammates, and in this given example, I'm not close to my teammates at all. I'm kind of solo fighting. What happened was I saw the guy at the window. I didn't want to run down the middle lane because I was very exposed. I caught him. Thank God he didn't play the window. He jumped down. I killed him easily. Then I go to the left where I just heard gunshots. I'm taking on 2 guys. I knocked the first one. The second guy, honestly, I got lucky. He had an Origin 12. He missed some shots. He made me 1 shot. But I had the instinct to back up, one, because I was 1 shot, right? I needed to plate up. But I also know I didn't have my teammates help there. So I got to make sure I'm fully healed up, fully plated up. And then I got blessed with a dead silence. I ran to the dude and I called him reviving his teammate. Regroup with my teammates after that fight. And now we're fighting the last squad inside of Superstore here. All right? I love this gunfight. If you play on controller, you know that there's random moments inside of Superstore where you just lose aim assist. It happens. So you just randomly lose aim assist, right? Anyways, I get the first guy. Hater gets the second guy in this squad. Now we know the third guy's right here on this little balcony. He's head glitching that little sandbag. Hater gets ran up on, but I start getting shot on my back. This guy's a solo in Superstore. Hater makes quick work of him. Now we know it's just one guy. I don't see him on the balcony. I try to take the opening to get a quick AR. And then try to play the head glitch to reach out him. But the guy got good timing. Sometimes that happens. He got good timing. I guess when I went for the AR, he jumped down and he wrapped around. He tried to flank us. But the reason why that worked so effectively, Hater was there. Hater was close. We were playing close to each other. We were able to get each other's trade. That does 2 things for you. 1, you're going to get the squad wipes. You're going to work effectively as a team. And 2, if they do get the knocks, if your opponents do knock a player on your team, typically they're not going to be able to execute the thirst just because you have teammates nearby that are going to put pressure on them and keep them from full killing you, right? But let me tell you the truth about Superstore. It goes back to what I said at the beginning. It's not for everybody. It's not necessary to get high kill Warzone games. It takes honesty with yourself and with the team that you're playing with, right? If you're playing with, let's call them support players, people that don't like to play aggressive, people that aren't capable of wiping a squad on their own or don't know how to play their life correctly in most scenarios, maybe Superstore is not the spot. The reason being is, 1, you're setting yourself up to have people die and go to the gulag, and you're throwing away your gulags very early in the game. And then 2, you got to consider, do these players typically win their gulags? What's their gulag win percentage? Do they win them a lot? Do they lose them more often? The reason that's important is, yeah, you're guaranteed high engagements in Superstore for the most part because it's a hot drop. You'll probably come across 2 to 4 squads and you'll get enough money for a loadout. But if your teammates die, give up their gulags early, and then lose their gulag, that 10K you just got for your loadout, now you have to buy a teammate back, and you end up not even being able to afford a loadout. You're still going to have to loot up anyways. So maybe going somewhere where you're guaranteed to get quick cash, somewhere that has like a bank nearby or some scavenger challenges, something where you could get quick money, get a loadout, and then you work the map like that. Again, you don't have to land Superstore to have high kill gameplays. Let's get off of Superstore, and let's get off into the next point. After you get a loadout, you know you're typically pressed for cash. You just got 10K. Not a squad is broke. So the key to high kill Warzone gameplays, outside of pacing and playing your life and working as a team, is money. You need cash flow. The reason you need cash flow is, one, you need to get UAVs up in the air so you can get intel on the map, know where other squads are at. And then also you want to have extra cash to be able to buy a teammate back if they die. Right here, I tell the team I'm going to Superstar, I'm going to get a bounty. We grab it. We know this team is right here. They're on the green building. Chances are this guy's on the roof. I'm making a really risky play here by running out in this open field. I have absolutely no cover if that guy peeks the building. This is not a great play by me. I just get lucky here. I guess the guy saw the threat turn red and he thought it was coming from hangars, so he jumps off the building. I got very lucky. He jumped off the building. I get a free kill. The fact I had to thirst him, I knew that he wasn't alone. I knew that he probably had a teammate nearby. That's what the odds are, right? The guy shoots at me. I give the call out to my teammates. He's there. I decide to try to go top green building. I'm trying to play positioning. I'm trying to work with my team. I didn't even need to go green. Hater makes quick work of him. But the point is, Hater walks out of that with 3,700. Liddy has over 4K. I have 3,500. We just went from broke to we can afford 2 UAVs. And now we can get information on the map.
Play your life. I'm trying to wrap.
So right here, I cut to the part where we already bought UAVs. I pulled up the map real quick. I want to pause on this. We just worked Superstore. We just worked hangars. Chances are we know there's nobody near because we just got squad wipes here. We call in a UAV. If you're facing towards TV station, Hater breaks left, I break right. Liddy was still at the buy trying to get a UAV up. The reason we split like that is because we're trying to broaden the range of the UAV. Since Hater's going left, I'm going right, we're going to get a gauge on where there are enemy teams in the area. What happens though is that since Liddy's stuck on the buy, somebody that we killed comes back, lands on his stuff, and he's putting a lot of pressure on Liddy. Liddy's stuck at the buy, he's out in the open, he's calling for help, so I start to wrap back. But what you'll notice I do here real quick is I'll mark one of the buildings. I'll put the orange ping because I saw a red dot pop up when I was veering off to my right. Right there, I mark it. I give the call out, hey, there was a team at the Virgin Towers, but I'm wrapping back to Liddy because I'm trying to keep him from dying. Liddy has no armor. He's made one shot right there. Once I see him go one shot, I pop Deddy. It's probably a waste of Deddy, but I wanted to make sure Liddy doesn't die. So boom, I get behind the guy. It's a team wipe. Like I said, he just came back. We had just killed that guy. He lands on his stuff. This guy honestly screwed us big time. The fact I had to wrap back, now we have terrible positioning. Positioning matters, right? Hater and I, we naturally split. Now I had to come back to help Liddy, and now we got our backs to the storm. The storm is forcing us to run forward. And this truck, right? I try to light it up so I can make it killable with a C4, right? Throw one C4, it blows up. The guy got around the wall. That screwed us big time. Because now this team is in the safe zone. They have the hill. They know where we're at. And we're forced to run out in the open because of the gas. Positioning matters here. We got screwed. I get sniped. Liddy's going to follow up and get downed as well. I'm going to die to the gas. It is what it is. Don't lose hope when you die at some points in the game, because that's what the Gulag's for. The game gives you a loadout. I'm going to give you a quick tip right here. I know I'm moving fast here, but we're jumping into this Gulag. Right? Here's a tip and here's a trick I use in this Gulag, because within the Gulag and the other ones, right, you can watch the cross. And what I mean by that is you can run to this little middle lane, right, from your spawn. And in other Gulags, you can see the left lane, you can see the right lane, and you'll get a gauge on where your opponent is playing, what side he's playing on. If you don't see him on either side, chances are he's playing somewhere in the middle. In this Gulag, you can't watch the crosses because of the walls. They block your line of sight. So what I typically do is I'll run up to this middle wall, I'll head glitch it, and I'll look towards the right, and then I'm using my headset to listen in to see if I hear the guy moving on the left or hear him moving through the middle. I started a little late here, so the guy beats me up the lane, but I snapped on him. I win my Gulag. I said it in my face. I said, wow, I just shit on that guy. Coming back in, here's a key point. Hater uses that loadout. I'm coming back from the Gulag. Honestly, he dropped a submachine gun right there. I should be getting ghosted in this situation. There's a competent sub on the floor. I know my teammate knows how to build out a loadout. I know he knows to put the right attachments. I could have got a ghost AR, and I could have picked up his sub, and we could have been rolling through the map. But I wanted to use my AMAX. I didn't have an AMAX ghost class at the time, so I went with overkill. We get our loadouts. We're back in action. There's only 60 bodies left in the game, so you wouldn't think that this is going to be a high kill game. It feels like this lobby's dying fast, but don't lose hope. We got 7 kills going right now. Haters giving some intel. You see somebody at the bank. I see somebody at red. Press for ammo, so I'm trying to be conservative here. I thought maybe I cracked that guy's armor. It didn't happen.
He's inside.
Right here, I get in a tight spot. Hater says on me at banks, I'm going to help him, and then Liddy starts getting in. Liddy literally runs to the red building where I just called out there's a guy, and Liddy ends up running into 2 of them. He knocks one, I knock the second. I'm trying to go help Liddy get the revive. I start getting held by the 3rd guy. The only way we survive this, I have no armor, is if Hater helps. Hater has to help here. This is good teamwork. I try to get to Liddy. Unfortunately, he dies. It happens. But hey, we worked that perfectly. Liddy gets a knock. I got a knock. Hater gets the last guy. Now I got loot. Hater's calling out. I might be dead. This truck's rolling up on me. He lets me know the truck isn't glitched. Hater's gonna knock that one guy. I like this gunfight right here, right? The other 2 guys are behind the truck. I can see their feet through under the truck. I'm tap firing here. The reason I'm tap firing, if you hold the trigger, that gun's gonna be bouncing, right? And I'm trying to hit precise shots. So I break the guy's armor. I make him panic. He gets in the truck. He leaves his teammate behind. I get that knock. I'm watching the truck on the map, and I see that he drives right to this building. Given the fact he gets out of the truck right here, in my opinion, what I'm thinking right here in the moment is that he's going for a quick buy back of one of his teammates. He's trying to run to this buy station. So I'm being aggressive. I'm trying to cut the distance, but I'm also being cautious. I don't just fly around the corner. I check it. He's not there. I catch him trying to climb the ladder. He was broke. But what this does is this gives us enough money. We just got that squad wipe. We took that pressure off us. We got Liddy back into the game. I cut to the part where we get to the top of this building. Hater had called out, hey, there's a car rolling up on us. We can see the car on the map. I used the heartbeat sensor, and I see that, okay, they're right here by these buildings. Right there, I see the guy cross. I see 2 guys crossing between those buildings. I'm playing positioning here. I'm playing aggressive. I'm playing positioning. This is actually this is actually a perfect example of what not to do. Liddy doesn't land on the roof. He says he misses the roof. He literally lands on their lap, and he gets himself killed. He gave away his power position, which is the rooftop. All right, boom. I'm still on the roof. That's a free knock. I cracked armor on another one. Honestly, I got bad luck right there. I double tap square to blow up the C4, starts reloading my gun, because if not, I should have been able to knock that second guy. But me and Hater are going to make quick work of this dude. He's trying to run out in the open. Bad positioning by him. I'm giving a call out to Hater. I trust Hater in this situation. I'm one shot. I can't offer help. But Hater has the high ground. He knows where the guy's at. Boom. Quick work of the squad. We're playing aggressive. We're playing together. And we're playing power positions. We're not just flying at people, throwing away our lives. Right? Right here, we're trying to make a play to get Liddy back. We mark that buy station. We know that there's a possibility that there's a team on the rooftop here. Me personally, I don't like the way downtown is designed. I don't like running up 15 to 18 flights of stairs in any given building just to see if there's a team camping up there or not. So Hater and I have this thing we say to each other when we take the ascent ladder on the building. We're like, if we die, we die. Freaking screw it. Like, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not running up 15 to 18 flights. I find a solo on that building, make quick work of him. Nobody was there. Hater gets the safe buyback. We're back in action. As I'm taking that ascent right there, I see a recon activated nearby. So you see me looking in the sky. I'm trying to see where it's at. I see the yellow flare. I let my teammates know with a ping where it's at, the direction it's at. We're jumping. When you're playing downtown, you gotta go rooftop to rooftop, building to building like you're Spider-Man. You have to. So I'm playing positioning here. I didn't just go fly to where I saw the yellow flare. I played the rooftop. Shout out to that guy. That guy hit me with some good shots. Right here, I knew. I was like, okay, I gotta change the angle at which I'm looking at him. I gotta, right? This guy shoots pretty straight. He knows where I'm at. Right here, I see the sniper flare to the left. I know instantly right here, all right, I'm gonna have to change my angle, possibly change my positioning. I see the sniper still looking. I decide, let's jump off the building. It is okay to give up high ground sometimes. You just have to do it smartly. You have to make sure that it's your last, it's kind of like a last resort. They know we're on the roof. They're anticipating it. Because of that, I catch this guy lacking. He's paying attention to my teammates on the roof. My teammates jump off at him. I get that guy. Now we got strength in numbers. It's a 3 versus 2. We know the other 2 are still in the building based off of what we just saw. We're going to work this pretty good. We're playing information with each other.
They're scared. These guys are recon.
Right, I come over here to the right. I'm gonna check this door. The door is closed. Go back to the front. Hater gets knocked. Hater says he's lagging at the door, but look at how I play this. I tell Liddy, get the res. I'm gonna look over. I'm watching the door that's open, and I'm also listening for the door to the right to see if the guy's running through the right side. I see this guy try to run out to kill Hater and Liddy because he hears the res going off. I know he's to the left. Let me pause. It was very subtle what I just did, but I know there's two guys. I know there's one to the left side of this doorway. I know the other guy's in that building, but we don't know exactly where he's at. He's unaccounted for. I bust through that door. That's me baiting. I could have threw my life away there. I could have busted through the door and I could have just flew at the guy on the left. But I know there's a second guy in there. And naturally, we're going to work this bait and switch kind of deal with Hater because Hater breaks off to the right. I saw him when he got res. He breaks off to the right. He's plating up and he's going to come in from the side door. Because I busted through that door, that second guy that was unknown where he was at, he started shooting at me. So that gives Hater the information on where the guy's at. Now I know Hater's got that 1v1. He's going to take it. And then I got the 1v1 with the second guy. That guy shoots at me right there. Hater gets that 1v1. I know where this guy's at. That's quick work. That guy just dropped the bag. Liddy gets it. Now we have money.
Liddy, you could get a UAV.
I tell Liddy he could get a UAV, and then we start this little discussion on, okay, should we get a UAV or should we get a loadout? Because at this point, I don't have ghosts. Liddy's already died, so he has none of his perks. I tell the team, let's go to this buy. Let's get the loadout. I'm about to call out, yeah, we came from here.
We literally just came from this area.
We just came from here.
But there could still be people here.
But there can still be people here. I'm letting the team know, let's be cautious here. Let's be attentive. Sure enough, I jump over this wall. I saw two people. I started lighting up the first one. I broke his armor. He runs back to the trash. I don't know why he ran back. Honestly, that caught me off guard. But right here, I give Liddy the call out. I say, hey, I saw one to the right. There's one at the buy. I got this guy by the trash can. You focus buy. I'll get this guy. Liddy dies. He tells me there's two at the buy. I go for this guy, crack his armor. Hater's in position. He downs the second guy back here. He gets a full kill for me. His knock is back here. He just self-revives. He's reviving Liddy. I get that kill. That's an easy kill. The guy's one shot. He just came off of self-resing. We already know where the last guy's at. Hater makes quick work of him. Now Liddy gets that loadout. We get Ghost. I get EOD. We're set. I'm going to pause real quick. Right here. I'm gonna pause right here. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier when we were by hangars. You want to get the full length of your UAVs. UAVs only last for 20 seconds. It's one of the big keys to getting high kill Warzone W's because it gives you a lot of information on the map. So the way UAVs work, for those of you who may not know this, if a team has Ghost, if players on that team have Ghost, they'll still pop up on your UAV if you're 200 meters away from them. 200 meters or more. And when you start cutting that distance to being under 200 meters, so let's say those red dots in farmland, right? Let's say I get 150 meters from where they're at, they won't pop up on my UAV anymore. So a little tip for you guys to use is use your pinging system. Mark it on the map so that, and everybody can mark at least one of the teams if you see multiple teams. That way you know where people were at. That way when you're progressing in that area, even if they do have ghosts and they pop off the mini-map, at least you know, okay, where this orange ping is at, where blue ping, there was a team. So I'm going to call out to my teammates. I'm going to ping one of the teams, right? I pinged one of them, and I tell, I'm going to ping them right here. And I tell Hater or Liddy, I say mark the other team. It gets that gets put to a stop because they have a car running up on them and they need help. Obviously, they're not going to be in their map trying to ping stuff when they got people rolling up on them. So I get one of the guys from that car. I think Hater got another one. The driver drives away. That's it. We're good. We know from the pinging system where people are at. Now I'm telling Hater. I'm telling Liddy here. This is terrible. The reason I'm saying that is because we just had the UAV up. It just gave us intel where my orange ping was just at. It was very close to this building where the buy station's at. I'm telling him I know there's teams here. And we also saw some dots on the radar back at Stadium. So the reason I'm saying this is terrible is like we're sandwiched. There was at least two teams over here by the buy because that's what we saw on the radar. And then I know there's people coming from Stadium. So we're in a tight spot here.
That there has to be a team at the house with the buy.
I tell Hater there has to be a team at the house by the buy, and then I break off because I know that we have to account for what's behind us because we could get ran up on the back. I'm peeking over the ravine. I see that their squad's fighting. I get a knock right there. You know, those guys aren't the immediate threat. I know that I'm gonna leave this guy that's knocked because I know that I hear a sniper over here and I saw shots coming from over here on our side of the ditch, our side of the ravine, whatever you want to call it. I knew that I had to take care of this guy. The reason being is he's the immediate threat. If he gets to run up on us from the back, we're screwed. So I wait to see, is he gonna go behind a rock, is he gonna go behind a tree? He actually stops right in the open, I could beam him. Liddy comes over to help right here. Again, this is playing together, this is being close enough to get each other's trades, and this is being attentive. We're using UAVs, we're using information. I beam another guy over. I tell Liddy to help, because Hater says that he's trying to third party 2 teams. I get sniped. That puts a hold on that plan. I gave Liddy to call out. Liddy was using a sniper. You don't need a sniper when you're playing. It helps. It could be helpful for certain situations, but it's not really necessary. I gave Liddy to call out the live ping. I trust Liddy to get that kill. I'm not even going to put those shots. Hater calls out right there. That team that he was trying to fight, that he was trying to third party, he calls out. They just streaked me. I need help. I start rapping over. I'm going to play my life here, right? I'm playing positioning. I'm not being ultra aggressive. I don't just go flying out this door. I don't know where these 2 teams are at because I wasn't taking these fights. They could be in this house. I know Hater has a green ping to the left, so I'm trying to check it. I checked it once. I check it twice. Boom. That's a free kill. This guy pops up like a jack in the box. That's a free team wipe. So now there's 2 teams left. I need ammo. I'm calling that out. There's 2 teams left. I decide to try to go get the ammo. Liddy's calling out. He gets a knock left side. Hater gets that trade.
Hater. Do you have his res? Like, did you get the guy shooting?
Hater confirms he got the guy that knocked Liddy. He's got that kill. We're in a 3 versus 1 here. So it just comes down right here. Solo, like, it's a solo left. I see Hater and Lily to the right. They got that side on lock. I'm going to check the left. I'm progressing. I don't see him through the middle lane. I see him right here on the left. I hesitated because honestly I thought he was going to break to the right and go around the wall, so I didn't just want to start pulling off shots. But he saw me. He snaps on me. I crack his armor. I give my teammates the call out. Now it's on them. The guy's hurt. It's a 2 versus 1, strength in numbers. Liddy ends up sniping him. He says he gets the kill shot. The key to it, honestly, the key to this, you want to get High Kill Warzone wins, get your cash flow up by doing challenges. Maybe you kill a couple people, get lucky, they drop a lot of money. But you want to get UAVs up. You want to be aggressive with your pacing, like stay flying through the map. But when you're moving through the map, make sure you're moving with somebody that's close enough to help you out in gunfights, close enough that they could get your res, they could stop them from thirsting you, close enough to give you help. I'm not the best player. I don't have the highest KD. I don't have the most amount of wins. But I'll tell you this. I'm better than average. I have over 300 wins. I have a 3.30 KD. I've learned what I'm sharing with you right now. I've learned this from watching these big time streamers, these really great Warzone players. I've learned this from watching them play in tournaments. It's not news to a lot of people, but I've noticed on YouTube, not a lot of people really give a breakdown on how to get High Kill Warzone wins. It's typically just how to get Warzone Ws. Yeah, getting a Warzone win is satisfying, but it feels even better when you put on a performance, when you get over 10 kills, when you get into the 20 bombs. Right here, I had 23, Hater has 17, Liddy had 4. Liddy was playing with a sniper and an AR, so he was a little bit more slow pace. He was a little bit more support. It is what it is. We work the map as a team. You don't have to land Superstore. The keys, I'm going to just run through them one more time before we end this video. Land together, get a quick loadout, then start getting bounties. The reason you want bounties is it gives you information on where certain teams are, like a nearby team, and it gives you good money. Once you start getting that cash flow going, start getting UAVs, work the map together, take advantage of using ping systems so you can mark where teams are at, because UAVs only last for 20 seconds. It might take you more than 20 seconds to get to that team that you saw on your radar. Take advantage of it, work the map together, start frying. I hope this helps you get High Kill Warzone wins. If it does, drop a like below. Let me know what your personal best is. And if after watching this video, if you beat that, I want you to come back here and tell me. All right, you guys take care. Consistently get High Kill Warzone games. This isn't a foolproof. Honestly, I've been going through YouTube trying to see if there's any videos out there that tie the two together. Together. I decided to drop here. I'm gonna give you some tips. Nice. That'd be nice, right? It's not the only way to get high kill Warzone wins. You could drop wherever you want. You just gotta be. You can't drop wherever you want. That's a lie. Don't go drop in like prison and freaking military base and freaking off in the wilderness. Don't do that. That was I just capped.